When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here's really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took.
Turning it on. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graham. At the 35, he's open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So FIU's offense will take the field for the first time. Split backs here. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. With the catch, it's Thompson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. FIU pushing tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, going up top. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. At the 35, he's loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ncaa. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. Using the quick game. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Just keeps slinging it. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And that's another FIU. Motion from the wideout. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, here comes Ohio State offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Forward and finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They make third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Thompson. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass. It's Gilliam. Got a man. It's Carter. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it inside the 30. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida International. The offense cashing it in on that drive. These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio.
It's a seam wide open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Graham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Jones.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. It's a running room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they can get the 1st down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Gilliam. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Carter. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Carter. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gets rid of it. Did make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be the turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, read option left. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
The Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Carter.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
FIU pushing tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab, it's Williams. Oh, out of space. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. FIU set up with another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back has it. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Gilliam. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He wants to throw it again. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's caught. It's Roberts. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Ohio State.
Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2.
Going over the top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. But that last catch,
They went a deep pass on me, and then somehow I go for a deep pass and the shit get picked off. He jump over my guy. Ooh.
Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way.
What? Why he tackled me?
Exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get
he tackled.
You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Lofts one high and deep.
What? Oh, the game cheating. The game cheating. The game cheating. The game cheating, bruh. That was a touchdown.
Looking downfield very late in the half.
They cheating. Wow. That was a touchdown.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Quarterback making checks. Lost to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling. He's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but
look at the animation. Oh, that's the 4th time it did that.
The play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Nah, man. Nah, dude.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Bullshit, bro.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Running a read option to the left.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Oh, why won't he dive?
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, this game got to stop with the 60-yard field goal
Hey
being
guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the
all
MAC.
automatic.
Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 4 over Toledo. The action never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long, and when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Gilliam. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The option look. Now the pitch. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gilliam. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Carter. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they are not making a move to the special teams. They are already 0 for 6 on 4th down. Why not go for 0 for 7? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Carter. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting...
He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete. Fights off a defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Floats it out in space. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Under fire. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the stomping has commenced. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quickly to the tight end. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pulls it in. It's Carter. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Panthers have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Gilliam. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Oh, bitch.
From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run this play from the pistol. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Roberts.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Gilliam. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Ncaa. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They'll go right back to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal in the 4th quarter.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Gilliam. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Carter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man, it's Gilliam. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd.
You got sneakers, or you got sandals on? A lot of walk.
Wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against
I just want to get it out the way so these guys
and here they come again.
go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's
People
Carter.
asking me about
And
sending.
this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Trying to jump over the heads.
They were were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions.
And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Never fails.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the edge. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Okay.